In the bustling neighborhoods of ancient Arabia, Prophet Muhammad once said, "By Allah, he does not believe. By Allah, he does not believe." His companions asked anxiously, "Who, O Messenger of Allah?" He replied, "The one whose neighbor does not feel safe from his harm." These powerful words set the foundation for how Islam views the relationship between neighbors. In a world where people often live isolated lives behind closed doors, Islam teaches that being a good neighbor isn't just a nice gesture. It's a fundamental part of faith. The scope of neighborly rights in Islam extends far beyond the house next door. Traditional Islamic scholars teach that your obligations extend to 40 houses in all directions. Imagine drawing a circle around your home, encompassing 40 dwellings. These are all your neighbors, deserving of your care and consideration. But what does this care look like in practice? First, there's the principle of harm prevention. This means avoiding any actions that might disturb your neighbors, keeping noise levels reasonable, not blocking their driveway, ensuring your trees don't damage their property. It's about being mindful of how your actions affect those around you. Then there's the active dimension of neighborly rights. Prophet Muhammad taught that if you cook a fragrant soup, you should add extra water to share with your neighbors. This beautiful teaching illustrates how Islam encourages generosity and sharing in neighborhood relationships. It's not enough to simply avoid harm. We must actively seek to bring good to our neighbors' lives. When a neighbor is sick, Islam teaches that we should visit them. When they face hardship, we should offer help. When they celebrate, we should share in their joy. These actions weave the fabric of a strong community, creating bonds that transcend religious, cultural, and social differences. The Prophet's wife, Aisha, once asked him about two neighbors and which one she should give priority to in giving gifts. He replied, "To the one whose door is closer to yours." This teaching provides practical guidance for situations where we must choose how to distribute our limited resources of time and attention. Islam places such high importance on neighbors' rights that they're mentioned alongside the rights of parents and relatives in the Quran. Worship Allah and associate nothing with Him, and be good to parents, relatives, orphans, the needy, the near neighbor, the neighbor farther away, the companion at your side, the traveler, and those whom your right hands possess. This comprehensive approach to neighborly relations extends beyond Muslim neighbors. The rights apply equally to neighbors of all faiths and backgrounds. Prophet Muhammad exemplified this by regularly checking on his Jewish neighbor, demonstrating that good neighborliness transcends religious boundaries. In our modern world, where communities often feel fractured and disconnected, these Islamic teachings about neighborly relations offer a blueprint for rebuilding social bonds.